Her name was Emily Carter, and she was only 16. Bright, curious, a student of xenodiplomacy, fluent in 3 alien tongues, and an Earth Youth Ambassador on a peaceful visit to the Galactic Council's central station, Harmonia Prime. She never got to give her speech. Instead, she died screaming in a council corridor, caught in a containment sweep ordered by the Trellin security block. Official records would later claim it was an accident, a glitch in the system, a misidentification, but the images told another story. Emily was unarmed. She posed no threat. She begged for mercy in flawless Trellin dialect. And they shot her anyway. When Earth received the footage, it wasn't leaked, it was broadcast. The council had expected an apology demand, a formal inquiry, perhaps a diplomatic protest. Instead, they got silence. The kind of silence that tightens the air, that squeezes the spine, that promises something is coming. That silence lasted 72 hours. Then a single message reached the Galactic Council's comnet. One word: pray. The council chambers erupted into chaos. Was it a threat? Are they declaring war? Who authorized that transmission? The human ambassador was gone. Earth had closed its embassies. Human ships vanished from every joint patrol. Every wormhole near Terran space was shut. And then the ships began to arrive. Not on Harmonia Prime, but around every world governed by those who had voted against punishing the Trellin. Counselors, generals, even corporate syndics who cheered when the investigation was dismissed as unnecessary. The Black Veil fleet emerged from hyperspace. Not the largest of Earth's fleets, but the one reserved for only one purpose. Right. On the bridge of the dreadnought TNS Vindicator, Admiral Marcus Dorn gave the order without a trace of hesitation. Burn their sky. Orbital platforms vanished in kinetic firestorms. Communications arrays were reduced to glass. Precision orbital strikes cut through space like scalpels, not aiming for civilians, but for the systems that gave their oppressors power. Command centers, torture facilities, data vaults, war factories, the kind of infrastructure no one was supposed to admit existed. The Trellin military scrambled to respond. They launched fleets, scrambled weapons, threatened Earth with total war. But humans weren't posturing. They weren't asking for negotiations. They weren't here to talk. They were here to end it. When the council finally convened again, now missing half its voting members, Earth still didn't attend. Instead, a single human envoy appeared on every galactic broadcast channel, dressed not in a suit, but in a simple black uniform. She didn't introduce herself. She didn't explain. She just stared into the camera and said, her name was Emily Carter. She came in peace. She was killed by cowards and protected by those who profit from cowardice. This is not war. This is the last chance. You have one choice now, justice or extinction. And then the screen cut to black. Within days, the council fractured. The Trellin worlds, their fleets broken and orbital defenses annihilated, were forced to surrender. Their war leaders were turned over to Earth's tribunal ships, massive carriers that doubled as mobile war crime courts. There were no more excuses, no more debates, because humanity had shown them what the end looked like. Not the end of civilization, not the end of diplomacy, the end of pretending that patience was infinite. Months later, a statue was raised in the rebuilt halls of the Galactic Council, at Earth's insistence. It wasn't of a war hero. It was of a young girl with a backpack and a translator module in her hand. Beneath it, etched in Terran steel, were 3 words: say her name. And beneath that, smaller, pray you never give us another reason.